Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World. Me, John Jordan. So we're back with the PC version of BLOCKLORDS, as opposed to BLOCKLORDS Dynasty, the browser version. And I thought I've been very clever. I've been buying cheap NFTs on BLOCKLORDS Dynasty and bringing them into the game. And then when they're in the game, you can equip them. So you can see here, this is my level 5 house, and I've equipped these two are NFTs that I brought in from the outside the game. Actually, these NFTs actually are available on some of them are on Polygon, some of them are on Immutable, but these ones are on Base. So that's what BLOCKLORDS Dynasty, the browser game, is working on the Base blockchain. And you can buy these NFTs. They're pretty cheap, so I can equip them onto my buildings to get a boost, and also I can equip them onto, you can see here, these miners have an NFT attached. These miners have an NFT attached. This builder has a clown, a jester attached, but some of them don't. So this hunter here doesn't have what they call heroes, any NFTs. So I have no available heroes to assign. So I could go and buy some more and bring them over. The problem I have here is if I go to this link here, these are all the NFT characters I have, the heroes I have, and you can see some of them are red. So let's have a look and see what that means. So we can see here Brody Detmar. He has no health, so he has 1 health out of 492. You can't see that. He's crippled, so he's severely injured, and that means he can't be used in this game. And in fact, he couldn't be used in the browser game either because he's got no health. He's not dead, so you can have these NFTs can die, and then they become fallen heroes with a health of 0. But in this case, when I'm playing this sort of farming game, occasionally I get attacked and sort of bands of roving sort of raiders, or you can see up here actually, if you zoom in here, looks like there is a wolf. A wolf has come in here, and we've had to kill the wolf, and sometimes the wolf, well, if a wolf comes in or a bearer comes in, it'll attack my squads and sometimes kill them. So we can see if I go here, I've currently got 12 squads out of 18, but these are basically, these are not NFTs, these can die. And also you have raiders, and they can come in and kill your squads or also attack your buildings. So your buildings have a health as well, so the health is used up as they are being sort of used into whatever function they have, but also they can be attacked and sort of actually catch fire. There's a little fire animation, and if you have NFTs attached to a squad that's killed, or you have NFTs attached to a building that's killed, that's how their health goes down. Obviously that would be no good if I couldn't regenerate it, but so let's click on this guy here. So we can see here I can spend 1,473 grain and 982 milk to heal that number of HP, and it will take 8 minutes. So you can see I've got 5,000 grain and almost 2,000 milk, so that's okay. So I can confirm that, and now we see that's gone down, and it's going to take whatever period of time it will be, 8 minutes for him to come back to health, and then I can re-equip him. The thing is, as you can see, I've got loads of these. So I've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 10 NFTs that actually need to be healed, and I just this is quite a lot of resources to use up. So it's sort of funny because when I interviewed, let's do this one. Not enough. See, this one needs 516. I don't have enough milk actually, so I need 1,030 milk. I only have 1,008 milk. But when I interviewed the CEO of BLOCKLORDS, and I was laughing about how I was surprised when my first NFT was killed in BLOCKLORDS Dynasty. He was saying, all your NFTs are going to die. You know, this is the whole point. And this is sort of he's now living rent free in my head, because every time I do something in this game, I think, oh yeah, I've got an advantage. I've spent, you know, not much money, but I've spent some money buying these NFTs, and now I'm boosted. Everything's boosted. There's always a sort of a reaction against that. The game always tries to take that advantage away from you by raiding your base and reducing the health of your NFTs to basically 1, and then again you have to go through this process of getting loads of resources. As you can see now, my resources have really gone down. Certainly milk's quite hard to get hold of. Really, I can't really make enough milk. So you make milk by let's have a quick see if I can do some milking. So I can get my cow herds, and I can get them to go and milk my cows, but you can see I'm only getting 15 to 30 milk there, and you know, you need 1,000 milk. So it's this real sort of tension in this game where you know, it is a really hardcore game. It is a really you have to. I think, you know, a lot of people are not going to play this game because it's just so super hardcore, and everything is real grind. And you think you're getting somewhere, and then your farm gets attacked, and all your stuff gets taken away. But that's the sort of the point of this sort of game, I think. You know, obviously, it's a grindy sort of farming game. There is a battle mode coming in, so that will be a different sort of mode and a bit more exciting. I imagine it'll be pretty hardcore again. But the point of this sort of game is, if you're creating these assets like NFTs or tokens or whatever that you want to have value, you really have to you have to make them be valuable by making people work really, really hard. Either sort of spending resources, real money or crypto to get them, or working really, really hard in the game to get those resources. And that's the only way you can make in-game resources actually have sort of real world value, because people have to work really hard at them. If you give stuff away, I mean, they have given away some of the Lord tokens, but actually not very much of that, and you've had to work really hard to get those Lord tokens. So everything about BLOCKLORDS, which is sort of in the short term, I find it very sometimes sort of difficult, but in the long term, I think that's what games will have to be doing in order to be successful over the sort of months and years, to really force the players who are really into the game to work super hard to get this stuff, and then that stuff, those assets in the game, will be really valued by people who know how difficult it has been to get them, and that will provide the foundation for that value to maybe, you know, extend if more players can come in. Just quickly while we're here, I mean, I can show you the other thing that you can do here is there's you know, quite a big part of the game is trading. So I can see I can go to the marketplace, and I can see here this is various things I can buy and sell, grain or meat, or so some of these things you can only sell, some of these things you can buy and sell. So obviously, you know, generally I'm going to need a lot more milk, but here I can only sell milk, which is not very useful. So I might have to go to a different region and go to the marketplace there. I can only sell milk there. So you go into different regions and seeing what they've got. It's obviously different pricing. Not going to be very successful finding anywhere I can buy milk at the moment. Let's see, no, nowhere to buy milk. And also when you're buying from other regions, there's a sort of time delay, because obviously it's going what they call cross trade. So it's going to take, if I wanted to buy, let's do an example, if I wanted to buy some grain here, so it's going to cost me 10 gold to buy 200 grain. I've got enough gold, so I could buy that. We can see here it's going to it's a cross regional trade. It's going to cost me 10 gold to get 20 wheat. It's going to take 38 minutes, and there's going to be I'm going to be sort of there's a fee as well of basically food and tools. If I wanted to do that trade, you know, I would do it, but there's friction in the trade, and obviously there's different frictions depending on where you're trading in the world. So you don't get that when you're trading within your own region, because obviously you're within your own region, so there's no cost, there's no sort of time friction there at all. But you can kind of get the idea with these sort of elements and sort of economic sort of modelling, how this game is sort of building itself up. So yeah, anyway. To some degree, a bit of a struggle, but I think a struggle in the right direction. So I'm still playing BLOCKLORDS. Thanks for watching. See you again.